All right, so this is the Expresso database. Um, it's good. In this group is me, Ray Cota, Tyler, Bagwill, Lopez, and Caleb. We did the cafe restaurant. I'm just gonna go over a couple things. So first, I'm just gonna kind of look at all our tables. I'm not gonna really go. I'm gonna go through them kind of quick. So as you see, we have our food and drinks tables here, as well as our merchandise. These are kind of like the main tables that hold the items. We also have our um, Oh, yeah, in our menu item inventory table. This is what kind of holds the IDs for all these three tables here. We have our store table just to differentiate if this cafe were to franchise. We'd have different kinds of stores. Our customer table, when we create customers that are returning and want rewards and whatnot. Uh, the shifts for the employees, so they'll be given IDs, and then based on the ID that they get, they know what shift. We have the employee table, which has all the employee information. And then finally, our customer order table. And so now we're gonna go over some of our store procedures. So I'm gonna kind of like just intro here, show the procedure, and then go. So first is our new customer. This is when, if a customer wants to sign up, you'll be able to sign up, and then we'll add them to the database. So here is our, so here's the first procedure. So it's just a simple insert. All we need is the name and the phone number, and all the other values are either auto increment or defaulted to 0, like the rewards points. So as you can see, we have the 2 inputs, and then from there we insert that. So we're gonna go back here. And since I already made this one, I'm gonna change it. So Tyler, and I'm just gonna put mine. Name. Call this one. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, we created a new customer. And then this we do a that. As you can see, we have added the new customer, 0. Our next major function is obviously creating these orders. And so creating the orders, our routine right here. We are for the inputs, we are taking as the barista, they will be able to know like what ID relates to what food item in their like tablet menu, which would be like a UI. So they would have the int, then this is the size of the drink. If there is if a drink, yeah, size of the drink, because the drink is the only one that has size, how many drinks you want, and then the customer's name. So we go call new order here. So since I'm pretty sure I already did this one, we're gonna do another one. So we're gonna do a couple of items we have. So we do 5, large, keep it at 1. We'll just keep it at my name for now. We call here, boom, creates the order. Then here's our first view. This is the drink view for our baristas. So once the order is inputted by the waiter, they will pop up on the screen right here. So this is our create view for drink orders. It's going to output the order ID, item name, quantity, size, customer name, and the exact date that the thing was inputted. Here, so like that. Boom, as you can see. Is that one? It should have popped up. Let me try one more time. There we go. Okay, I don't know why I didn't pop up the first time, but here it is. So as you can see, we added the cappuccino. Oh, it did add. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was looking at it right now. So it did add, but I was looking at the order ID, and that's what was confusing me. So it did add, so I just added it again. That is my fault. Okay, so now this is for the food orders. So let's say we had a food order right here. If we look at our food table, we can see that the food items have a different ID number in order to differentiate between drinks. And as the drinks have like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the food items start at 100. So going back, we're gonna look at the food order view. That's the next thing that we're kind of looking at here. And it's pretty much the same. It's like pretty much exactly the same, except that it's just differentiated for the food only, because you could have two different tablets in the store, one for the drinks and one for the food. So here we'll create a different one. Next one up, keep that same. This is null because there's no size on our food. And we change Bob to Bill. Bill, okay, we inserted it. Now we call the screen. And call this. Boom, those orders up. So now when it comes to confirming an order, this is one of our next stored procedures. From order, all you need to input is the int, and it is going to set the completed. Look at the customer order right here, down here, the bottom left, completed. It's a Boolean variable. So once you the barista clicks this button, per se, the store procedure will run, and it's going to set the completed order to 1 wherever the IDs equal the same. So going back to our test file here. So boom, confirm order. Let's do number 6. That's the one we just created. So we're going to confirm order number 6. On it. There we go. As you can see, when it was affected. Into the next one. Call that food order. And as you can see, it's no longer up there because we had just completed the order. So now that it's off that barista screen. All right, and then our final store procedure is the change pay rate. Right here. Okay, so this has a couple functions on this one. So you're gonna input the store ID, the employee's ID, and then the new pay rate. Say if they got a raise, they moved up as a manager or whatever other leads we have in the cafe. The manager will adjust the pay rate, so then in payroll. So looking at this, you can see that at first we're gonna show the employee and his pay rate for the example, and then we're gonna update their new pay rate. And this can only happen if they enter the correct store ID. Say the manager, we're assuming the manager only knows their store ID, so they're not allowed to change other people's pay rates from a different store. And then we're just gonna let it wait 5 seconds, so then we can see the change, and then we're gonna call it again. So over here, this file. Oh. Store. Oops. Okay, so we'll choose someone here. Choose Professor yourself. We added you in here, I guess. And so let me just find you right. So like comment, you're in store 1, employee ID 5. Okay. So from here, sorry, I have so many files open. So now when we call this procedure, store 1, employee 5, and right now you're making 25. So you're big boss now. We'll up you to $50 an hour. And then so we're gonna run this. So boom, at first it's gonna show that you get $25 an hour, your Gmail, and now after the seconds, boom, it changed. So now this is your new pay rate. And so that just shows the process that we are actually changing the pay rate. And other than that, that is all the stored procedures and views we have for this one. And yeah, that is it.